Hi everyone, my name's Peg Rinkenberger and I have taught the Holocaust class for a very long time. And I am hoping that some of you will join us this fall in my Holocaust class. So what do we do in a Holocaust class? Let me tell you. All right, so you can see on the screen that this is the basic outline for my course. We're going to start with some basic information on what anti-Semitism is, and we will have speakers speak to us from the cities, virtually speak to us from the cities about the Holocaust and Judaism so that you have some background information. They're lovely. They've spoken with us several years now. They enjoy speaking with us. They do a really nice job, and they're open to answering any questions that you have. Then we're going to move into a timeline with the rise of Hitler. And we're going to be doing that in a variety of ways. One of the ways is by watching a video. You will notice that we will watch quite a bit of video. I find that our thought process works better when we have some visuals. And so you're going to hear things, you're going to read things, you're going to watch things. We're going to discuss things, all of which help you to process information. So that's what's going on, and that's why I use a lot of video. I also understand that the course itself isn't all that difficult to do well in. However, the topic is difficult. And because the topic is difficult to emotionally deal with, I try to keep the rest of it easier. So you're going to see that if you would choose to take this course, which I hope you do, that you would find it fun and interesting and not necessarily relaxing in a way that you're not challenged, but relaxing in a way that you don't have a lot of extra homework. It's not huge on the homework. So anyway, we're going to look at the rise of Hitler. We will look at the Jewish question. The Jewish question is just, what do we do with the Jews, right? So as the Nazis come to power, what do we do with the Jews? And they come up with the first solution to the question, the second solution to the question, and then the final solution. You're probably familiar with that phrase, the final solution. And my guess is you already understand what the final solution is. So we will be looking at the process, like what took place during that first solution, what took place during the second solution. We're going to be using this book. Don't worry, you don't have to read the whole thing. There's a lot of pictures, but there's a lot of really great information that we will use this book to obtain or to reinforce. And we'll read little bits at a time and in class and discuss things and watch eyewitness accounts. And so honestly, it'll be good. It'll be good. And I so hope that you will come and be part of the class. As we wind down the class, we're going to be looking at displaced persons camps. So what happens when the war's done? What happens? And where do we go? And then we want to look a little bit at Israel today. And then with everything that's going on with Ukraine and our world, we're going to be looking at a little bit of that. We're also going to be looking at some anti-Semitism that took place during the 1920s and 30s in the United States. A lot of times people are surprised about that. So we're going to look at that. We'll listen to a podcast from NPR that gives us some information about Minnesota, and kids regularly, when they listen to that, they find that really interesting. So anyway, I want to quickly show you a few movies that we're going to watch. And you're going to see that these aren't all of them, but these are 6 of them. And then so one is Conspiracy, and that is where they show what took place at the Wannsee Conference, and it's based off from the records from the Wannsee Conference, and it's a movie. I apologize, my phone. Then Escape from Sobibor. Sobibor was one of 6 death camps. That's all there were, 6. And then there were many concentration camps, labor camps, prison camps, but there were only 6 death camps. One of them was Sobibor. And so there was an escape from Sobibor. So they portray that. And they give you a decent sense of what happened. So we watched that. Then Defiance. Defiance tells the Bielski brothers stories. So the Bielski brothers, they are some gentlemen, young men, whose family basically was killed. And they will take to the forest to hide, and gradually they take in people. We'll tell you more of the story, but so it becomes like a forest village, so to speak, and it tells their story. Schindler's List is directed by Spielberg, and it is the preeminent Holocaust movie. So, because of this and Spielberg's work, we have the world has many more recorded stories about people's experiences during the Holocaust. Race. Race is a movie about the 1936 Olympics, and you'll see, I'm sure you can understand that the name has a variety of references. Race meaning the Olympic races. It also has to deal with Judaism, but it also has to deal with um, African Americans. All right. So I really apologize. So anyway, then the next one is Uprising. And the Uprising deals with the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising. We will also watch a movie on Hitler, The Rise of Evil. And as you can see, we have a lot of movies to watch. We've got information in book form. We have discussions. We have stories. We have eyewitness accounts. We're going to do a lot of discussion. So if you are up for it, please consider contacting Mr. Keogh, Mrs. Rusted, or myself, and register for my class, The Holocaust. So I hope that you have had a marvelous summer and that you are looking forward to a great school year. I would love to have a handful of additional students in my Holocaust class, and anyone from 10th grade through 12th grade is welcome to take it. So I hope that you'll consider it, and if you don't, that's all right, maybe another time. Have a great year. So with that, I'll let you go.